Yo.
Utilize his power, and if he did, Cell would have been so powerful.
Let's do this. PP. Fact. Let's see. Here we go. For the time being, I'm gonna move the camera and stuff out the way.
Swear to God.
Tommy G
Swear to
goes to the
God.
most vicious spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy G. Boots on the ground, the most dangerous city in
Yo, shout out
America,
to Tommy
St.
D,
Louis,
yo.
Missouri.
Real D, you in here with that fucking main test.
Real
deal, just main tap. You can buy this motherfucker right now, 4 stacks.
This is where it go down there, this side of town.
Each year, I make a trip to the most dangerous city in America.
Shit, you guys f***ing got your after-school projects here, huh?
On a quest to speak with local residents and try and understand what it's like growing up in such a wild place. I once again find myself in St. Louis, Missouri, which one news source says is the city with the highest homicide rate in the world outside of Mexico.
Today, prosecutors charged a man with murder for killing someone execution style in downtown St. Louis.
This morning, St. Louis police are trying to identify and find 5 teens. They are wanted for questioning in last weekend's mass shooting downtown.
Another weekend of violence raises concerns about downtown
No, they
St.
out
Louis.
here.
From 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon until 3 o'clock Sunday morning, there were 639 calls for service. Take a look at the video of armed young people leaving a downtown loft yesterday morning. Another man openly carrying a gun in the downtown area as well.
He just glanced up at the helicopter, back around to the vehicle, which was on the run and on the move once again.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? My son and I fall asleep to the lullaby of gunshots in the distance every night.
Wow. In traveling to cities like Chicago, New York,
Crazy.
LA, Philly, I can say without a doubt that I see the craziest amounts of guns I've ever seen so far in the trenches of St. Louis. I even saw kids that looked like they were 10 or 11 toting automatic weapons. Today, we tap in with St. Louis locals making a name for themselves. First, we head to Mo P's Hood. He's a rapper putting up impressive numbers on YouTube. He sounds like this.
Wiping the cocaine on my...
And the world's most expensive lemonade.
How much do these cost?
$25.
This costs $25.
Yes.
Join me as I hit the streets and look for answers on how to make St. Louis a more peaceful place.
Dogs and they both matching. Glock 2 1 button attachment. Switch to Chris, I broke my last one. 2 Glocks hit me and switch, we go on his, pass me the fast one. They throw spike strips, might swipe my whip, but I'm still getting past them. Post with my crib, shake shit with 50.
We're here in the outskirts of St. Louis. Before we get into the trenches in the most dangerous city in America, let's talk to the folks that live here and see what they think about it. So St. Louis has been ranked as the most dangerous city in America for the 2nd year in a row. Does that surprise you?
No.
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 It doesn't, because I know the stat. I don't like it, nor do I agree with it.
We lost our mob a long time ago, which controlled the gangs. Our gangs have taken over.
Are you a mother?
I am.
And do you feel concerned raising your kids in St. Louis?
I raised my kids in the county.
Area like this. What is it like raising kids in St. Louis?
It's kind of scary.
If you were mayor, what would you do? Or if you had a message to the mayor, what would you say?
Start locking people up left and right.
I try to find more opportunity for these kids to train their mind, just to keep them on track with things.
I am all about support for the youth. And I think that that's where we need to start having more activities for the youth. When I was growing up, it was a lot more things to do.
In the last 2 years, 5% of the population of St. Louis has left. Why do you think that is?
More opportunity. Yes, that's it.
We're about to meet with a gangster rap crew that has a ton of guns on them. How do you reach those guys?
You gotta give them a better upbringing.
I mean, you got to give them something to look forward to. That's kids looking at them like they're heroes, you know?
Once we focus on the youth, then we will be able to make a difference in the future as a whole.
Stay focused, stay positive, and try to keep the idle mind going.
I don't know what they go through. I don't know why they're doing what they're doing, and I am not a smart enough person to be able to help. Stay away from us.
So things are getting a little crazy. You gotta protect yourself out there. So the sponsor of today's video is Bulletproof Zone. They're helping us and they're
For children's sizes, for all
family. You look at places like this, and is it really that surprising that things are crazy here? You have to think about the mentality of starting out in this spot. I'm not excusing this behavior. I'm not saying killing each other is okay. Look over here. Imagine growing up in absolute destruction. How did things get to this? What happened? You just can tell that we are tiptoeing on Trenchville. Tell the people what to expect from this area, what goes down.
A lot goes down. A lot of these guys, man, they younger, so I'm feeling a little bit more eager to do the crimes, kind of, I don't want to say it like that, but
they're more reckless.
More reckless, that's a better way to word it.
Have you ever been in a video shoot and a shootout happened?
And I've been there where they just been shooting. Maybe they was trying to scare the artist off the block or something, they just start letting off shots. So I've literally had footage running with the camera, hearing the gunshots. Been crazy, man. I hope that ain't thumbs.
This is the type of area that every single car that passes, you gotta watch out for.
My main man. Okay.
Good to meet you, man.
What's the word? Tell.
This is a real spitter. You want a bar spitter that goes bar for bar, every single song he makes. This is the guy. Tell the people where we are right now.
Right now, we really in the middle of the horseshoe, aka the dipset for real, 5500 for real, for real. We got some motherfuckers coming down, goddamn me.
It feels slightly sketchy, like it feels like things could pop off at any moment in a place
That's
like
St.
this.
Louis for you. I ain't gonna fake a real deal. Everybody trying to be a tap.
What do you love about St. Louis?
I love everything about St. Louis. I ain't gonna fake it like, I don't wanna leave my city. I love everything about my city, from the food, to the cars we drive, to the phases we go through, all type of shit.
You got the shoes with the tag still on them. Is that a toothbrush? Clean them off?
All right.
So what's the mission, what's the plan right now? Like, what are you trying to do in this city?
Get signed for real, bring my city up out of here for real, be another Nelly. Like, I'm trying to be better than Drake.
And when you blow up, what are your plans? Let's just say you got $10 million in the bank right now. What's your plan?
4-5 million going dead on my rap, and the other million I'm gonna get a gang some shit so they can have money cycling in.
One really important thing as an American that we have a right to is the right to bear arms. How important is that in this city?
Bro, I feel like at a very young age, bro, parents should be teaching their kids to how to use guns. Like, you should be able to, at any age, to teach your kid how to use a gun. Like, that's what they should be teaching in school. Not dumbass shit that we not gonna see when we get up out of here, you know?
What percent of people around here you think have a gun?
Realistically, 90% everybody got a gun. I ain't gonna fake a real deal.
Tell me about how you grew up. What was your childhood like? How'd you get to where you are now?
Regular childhood and on some St. Louis shit. I grew up with my granny for real on some little cool shit. She ended up passing away to cancer and shit. After that shit, the nigga was by himself. That was at like 12 years old for real. So
you had no parents and no grandma from the time you were 12?
Yeah, for real.
If we elected you mayor of St. Louis, what would you do to make the city better, stronger, safer?
It really started in the heart of the community, for real. You make a little change in one community, motherfuckers need to actually be hands-on with shit, like get their hands dirty with niggas who been getting their hands dirty, for real.
To me, a lot of the reason a lot of young men are reckless right now is almost just like for thrill seeking. Kids are bored and they're trying to do things for the thrill of it.
Yeah, like, motherfuckers really want that rush. You gotta think like, motherfuckers sit at the crib all day on Instagram. That's real as motherfucker, like, I wanna do what they doing. That's hella real.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna need some help breaking down some St. Louis slang. I just heard tapper. Help me use it in a sentence properly.
Be like, what's the word, tap?
What's the word, tap?
On me, real deal, on God.
We about to tap some shit today?
On God. Wait, what you, Tommy tap? Which one? G-tap? Tommy tap? Which one?
G-tap.
On my mama. Nigga, we got G-tap in this motherfucker, nigga, on God. Real deal. My soul. What's the word?
I hear people say goddamn me.
Goddamn me. On God, goddamn me, on God. Swear to God.
Nike good.
Swear to God,
Is that bad?
Bo P started getting agitated, grabbed his strap, and ran towards the street. So I figured bad things were about to happen. But nope, just another day in St. Louis.
Good to meet you. Good to meet you.
Them little monsters.
Oh, God.
Tie your ass up.
Are you guys in middle school or high school?
I'm in high school.
Okay. So we talked to people, citizens of St. Louis before we came here. And a lot of them said they're getting scared to live in the city. The violence is becoming too much. What do you think about what those people are saying?
Cap.
That's cap, bro. Cause don't nothing happen to nobody that just stand out the way.
So basically, you gotta have your hands dirty to have things happen.
Nah, cause you could be a bystander and get hit.
If I wanted to buy a gun, how easy would it be to find one, and how much do I gotta pay?
It's easy.
You can buy this motherfucker right now for a stack.
It's all
What's the average age a kid touches their first gun around here?
Bro, I was hella young playing with guns, on God, bro. This generation, bro, like, me and my partners graduated. I ain't gonna fake it, like, all that other shit, that shit killed.
Was graduating important to you?
Damn right. I ain't gonna fake it. When my grandma passed away, like I told you, like, that was a big thing on my list. Like, I had to graduate. That we finna go to the little place where I shot out there. Come on, Tap.
I got diamonds sitting on the west on ash. My bitch stay saying before I leave base, stay safe and she praying for me. Big boy 4-5 ACP, one deep in this 3.0 T. New ball fit, get up the street, quick hand tap, get close.
He watching all the perimeters right there. He called me, let me know y'all was down here. You know? It's on Gangland, first game.
First game here?
Yeah.
So the Bloods came here, set up shop. When was that, like 1960s?
Late 80s, beginning of the 90s.
From an outside perspective, it makes me sad to see. You messing with me?
No, oh God.
Certified Trapper did that to me during our interview where he faked go like this just to try and get my reaction. You see some shit or what?
No, that's my little brother bad.
Oh, okay, you looked like you were looked like you were about to go Navy SEAL mode on us. When I see all the numbers of deaths, it makes me really sad to see because what I see is a lot of young men that have potential that never got to live that potential out. Mo, you got any bars for us?
All right. Look at my glizz, look at bro glizz, and they both came from smacking. We hit the south in different wheels cause we just swapped the traffic. Put dude ass on VOTP, comes under and say what happened to him. Ain't heard from when last we seen got hit in this shit no more and cover up they ears. Max speeds on the flyway, make them think it's task, they watch they mirrors. Max suppress don't hurry, bro got button seat crowd trying to clear him. One deep Drake with 60, think I'm fearless. That tough guy act the sickness, luckily Drizzy occur him. Chasing shit, booking fat ass guns with built up my endurance. Burn them car, know we got some stupid, they say fast and furious. GT stinger, no key USB, won't see it for you heard. Taz pick me up, show different times, say what you was doing during, I don't know nothing. I can't even spell my name if y'all was curious. Lil' bro snatched scat pack off the lot, wrapped on the way back stern. Oh God, my mama.
Sheesh. Okay, so one thing you said in that song, who is Task?
That's what we call unmarked police cars.
Like the black trucks?
They be in every unmarked cars, like the same type of car you rode in, just 10.
I got some questions to ask you.
Yes.
First impression.
The fucking real deal.
Tap.
Real deal.
My soul.
A lot of people say drill music is to blame for all the violence in the cities. What do you think about that?
Bro, drill music is just for a motherfucker feeling when they going through the jungle, bro. Real deal, bro. You can't blame a motherfucker.
Do you feel like you have a positive impact on the world?
Yeah. A tapper is a motherfucker who don't get no and they really trying to be they self for real.
People can listen to music and it's up to you what you want to do with it. I can listen to your song, I can go lift weights. I can listen to your song when I'm on a road trip. I can listen to your song and beat the shit out of somebody. We all have the choice of what we do once we listen to the song.
On me.
Do you ever get scared of any of you guys shooting your dick off when you put the gun like right here?
There's some cheddar bob ass shit.
Okay, all right.
That fucking tap, main tap, we out of here, my mama.
Like, I can't even imagine what it would be like growing up in that type of situation. You reap what you sow, like you attract what you put out into this world. I know former drug dealers that are now millionaires in real estate. I know former bank robbers that are millionaires in business. You could be the street guy pushing up a lot of cash in the street, your choice. There are consequences that come with that. There's dangers that come with that. You can be the legit business guy too. If you move those street skills into entrepreneurship, I think you're gonna have a safer, more sustainable lifestyle. Next, folks, Heavy G, an entrepreneur in St. Louis who's quite a character. We'll see you there. We're here with a St. Louis legend, Heavy G. A big thing we're highlighting is entrepreneurship. What do you got cooking up over here?
My food truck right here, selling Rotel. That's some little St. Louis, like some nachos type shit. And we selling my world famous drink, Whippy. This is how the Whippy look. I've been doing this shit for 1 year as of last month, so this is my 1 year anniversary.
It looked like drink, but it ain't what you think.
That's my newest flavor. I want you to try this. Fire, I know.
That's good. How'd you invent this?
You know I'm a big influence in my city. I had brought some sodas back from Texas like you did. You wanted to get some drinking shit. And I started selling the sodas for $20. And the sodas ended up getting so popular over the city, everybody started buying them some Fagos. And the stock actually went up 10% within the 30 days of me promoting it. So I'm like, damn, I ain't made no money off this, you know?
So own it, own your own shit.
Yeah, and I knew I could do it. Because you know, the Fago sodas was $2. So I'm like, I gotta make all that money back that I missed. So I'm making mine $25, the most expensive lemonade to ever drop on earth. Look, this the Rotel right here.
So what is this on the chip?
Ground beef and cheese. It's fire. This is our culture. This is what we do. We eat rotel, take bitches to the hotel, and make sure you This the best exotic store in the Midwest. St. Louis, Missouri, the Midwest. I'm standing on it. This the $5 snack table right here. This for the scrambles. You ain't got your bag all the way right. They got the Skittles without the shell. Crazy. This what they selling in here.
How do we get these in the St. Louis grocery stores? Because I feel like that's the next move for you.
That's what everybody been telling me, but they so expensive. It's like, I feel like it'll cost an epidemic of people stealing these.
How much do these cost?
$25.
This costs $25?
Yes, for regular lemonade.
That is crazy.
Because it's regular lemonade, but at the same time, ain't nothing regular about it. It's mine. You will never get this taste anywhere else.
It's definitely delicious, but if I were to tell my wife, honey, I just spent $25 on lemonade, I feel like I would be in trouble.
You would, until she see it. I'm gonna give you something for wifey too, just so she can understand too.
Okay, shout out Sweet Cheeks, okay?
Yeah, shout out Sweet Cheeks. Yeah, it's like,
what's a lesson you've learned being an entrepreneur?
Your debut day ain't gonna be like that every day.
There's ups and downs, right?
Yeah, and a lot of times you might have more downs than ups, but you gotta fight through it. We gotta go get this food, man.
All right, we'll see you guys at the next stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you a combination plate with St. Paul on my granny. Out of all these, which one you think you gonna like?
Kung Pao.
You gotta go. No. Yeah, now you are officially a St. Louis nigga.
I know, wait, he gotta get that thing.
Don't be fooled. This is where it go down there, this side of town.
Does it surprise you that St. Louis is the most dangerous city in America?
Not at all. Oh, we really good.
The next day, Heavy G sent me a text saying someone was shot and killed at a nearby BP. Very sad. An immigrant that was working hard at a gas station just got their life taken by a kid. So the danger here is absolutely real. Back to the video.
I remember being 5 years old knowing that St. Louis is the #1 for the murder rate. And I remember Detroit used to be like 1 or 2. Like, we'd always be in competition. I just remember that.
If you were mayor, what would you do to help the city be a little bit stronger, better, safer?
The youth is who killing everybody. Yeah. The youth is who dying. The youth is who getting shot. And they our future. More fun, more concerts, more things for people to be interactive and not on their phone or not just posted up somewhere, like just sitting outside.
Because there's a lot of people that live so much of their life just on their phone. The Second Amendment is the American right to bear arms. How do you feel about that?
Well, you know, in Missouri, we got it real good and easy. As long as you over 18, you can have any gun you want.
Yeah.
That's why it's a lot of violence going on. Like, that's why, like, not that's why, but because it's going to be going on regardless. Any last one of us can go in the gun store and grab a gun. And on top of that, you can have your mama go get you a gun, and you can just have a gun at 18, 19. It's good as far as all these niggas on that, so everybody can legally have a gun. And
so the playing field is equal at least.
Yeah, damn right. But a lot of good. I used to post up my whole childhood. I'm gonna have to get this intersection tatted on me. I used to sit on that motherfucker every day. We'll be 20, 40 deep out here. A lot of niggas done died down here. A lot of niggas done tried down here.
5% of St. Louis has left the city in the last 2 years. There are a lot of people fleeing the city, getting out. They say it's too scary, too dangerous to raise a kid. What do you think about that?
It is, I ain't gonna lie. The only person that could get this city where it's supposed to be is me. I ain't gonna lie, the ops probably done rolled past us since we've been out here. If they know I'm out here and see the type of shit I'm doing, they'll call it off like it wouldn't be nothing. But
you know there's helicopters here that chase cars?
Yes.
Really?
Yesterday. You probably finna see one.
You guys got any videos of that?
This vehicle looks to be cutting through the back alleys right now, going so fast it outran the chopper.
People would really be in a car running away from the helicopter.
Yeah, I shouldn't. No.
Did you get hit? Good news, I didn't get hit. Good news for you. You have a chance to win this autographed bulletproof vest. Purchase a t-shirt on the site. I got all these new cool shirts. They look like this. You purchase the shirt, you have the chance to win this. Let the odds be in your favor. And now back to the video.
Yes. Your hand, come on. Hey, stop doing them, dog. You know I got PTSD. A motherfucker was chasing me one time, shooting at me. I seen the police in the midst of getting shot at, arm out the window, flagging them down. Kevin Pusher.
Police have to ride deep around here, right? There's no way they come here with one car.
4 deep. Why y'all keep doing that?
It's the young guys that get the wrong attention. How old is the average kid when they get their first strap around here?
entering your teens, 13, 14. I ain't gonna lie, if somebody wanna do some gangster shit, they gonna do it from the main street.
I usually wear my Crocs to a video shoot. Today, I wore the Nikes for a reason.
Quick on your feet, you want to race down?
Dude, I got a pretty quick 40-yard dash.
Oh, when I get to this pole,
All right, folks, this was an adventure through St. Louis. Heavy G, any words you got for the people to keep them motivated, hustling, excited?
Man, be yourself. You won't need no help. Stay true to you.
All right, folks, we'll see you next week. Peace. All right, folks, we got a badass merch drop for you and the chance to win a bulletproof vest. Who's doing that? These are 2 new designs. We got the white, we got the black, we got the streetwear design, Big Dog Gotta Eat. We got the blue, we got the black. You roll through the city wearing this, dude? Come on. Purchase any t-shirt from the site and you're entered to win a bulletproof vest. I'll see you guys at TommyGMcGee.com.
Nigga, won't be independent. Don't need no nigga, no bitch for shit, so don't come to me tripping. Stuff 33 in my Glock, go tell the ops that Mo P pimpin'. Chopper knocking chest off for his swart, beat out loud if you listen. They come find his body, so they sent out reports, little dude missing.
Folks, hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to watch another, here. You want to subscribe? Over here. See you next week.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God, this is serious.
Hello folks, I'm Tommy G. Today I'm in the Lord's country, Eastern Tennessee, Appalachia.
My name is Shaka Hustle Man, and in East Tennessee, we will protect these kids. Yay! Yay!
We come from Southern Appalachia, put a church on every block. If you try to harm our kids, take you down with 30 shots. Cause it's Southern Appalachia, Lord protect us with this block. Cause we will protect these kids, make it count with every shot. It's the way of life we live, and we're strong in all.
Is that your first drink? 12 years old?
Yeah, and I smoked my first when I was 5.
What do you picture when you think of the most redneck place in America? Perhaps you picture rural Alabama or somewhere near the Florida Everglades. What I picture is Eastern Tennessee, located smack dab in Appalachia. This place is country, the Lord's country. Here you're liable to find a gun in damn near every house, and it's not uncommon to still spot a Confederate flag flying. It's a place where gas stations sell an awful lot of chewing tobacco, and the boys in this town drive trucks. In this episode, I meet with local resident rapper, Shaka Hustle Man. Here's what this kid sounds like.
Get the stick like I'm bound to make a spear. I knock your ass straight the fuck up out of here. Pussy talking shit cause he think he in the clear. Step through the creek like I'm running from bloodhounds. It's a fun town, you get gunned down. Ways of the world, I'll be sicker than syphilis. The mark of the beast when I reminisce.
In this episode, we shoot guns, get mud on our boots, and meet the local folks. Everything you see is for educational purposes only. Let's giddy up.
That's right, YouTube. Everything you see is for educational purposes.
What's up, y'all? Shaka Hustle Man. Welcome to East Tennessee. We're gonna show you about how it is, how we live, what it is, and we're gonna tell you the truth about this place. When it comes to Tennessee as a whole, I feel like we're one of the last states that's really sticking to the true American way of life that our founding fathers set it up for us. East Tennessee is one of the few places you'll go where somebody will walk up with their pants sagging and some cowboy boots on and be like, howdy homeboy, what's up my homie? And I'm a rapper. Everybody always has this stigma around rappers that they freaking live the party lifestyle and stuff, but really I just be fixing trucks and cutting grass and painting walls. That's really what it is. But
Is this your baby right here?
Yeah, this right here, it's a 1979 Scottsdale. It says it's K10, but it's K20. As you can see, she's a little muddy right now. We got wild over the weekend. Around here, it's either people who take the route of getting on drugs. I mean, there's an in-between, obviously. People either take the route of getting on drugs or they go out and they have fun with what they got. And right here, we know how to fix stuff. We know how to work on stuff, and we put our trades to fun. Fentanyl epidemic has taken over this area like nothing you've ever seen. But one of my closest family members, she's recently got on fentanyl, and this is somebody that we never ever thought would even dabble in drugs. Done got evicted, she's got her car repoed and stuff, and she's scared she'll die if she quits. But the thing is, I'm scared she'll die if she keeps doing it.
I went to prison in 2015. There was so much dope that almost everybody you knew was selling dope or on dope.
And it's dope, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then whenever I came home, it was such an epidemic. I came home in 2019, I got on it. My baby mother, her sister, just died from fentanyl. Her dad, come to find out, was the one that had gave it to her. He had bought it from somebody and gave it to her, and she passed. He got charged with second-degree murder. The dealer and his girl got charged with second-degree murder, but the one dealer was coaching a youth football team.
Jeez.
And they knew that he was selling fentanyl.
My stepbrother, I ain't seen him in 10 years, and I caught up with him at the corner store. We ran into each other and caught up. Next day he was dead because he took a pill and it killed him. Had to do a quick little pull.
That's got some zip to it, huh?
Yes, he does. The town we're in, Elizabethton, is a really old town. A big news channel one time said that this was the best area to move to, and everybody was pissed about that because now you got a lot of people from Florida, California, move here trying to get away from, I guess, city life.
Next, we were invited to the top of the hill, to the Diesel Dicks headquarters, for a rip-roaring shindig.
Hey, we are 11 minutes out.
It's lit up here right now, dude.
The sponsor of today's video is Opera Desktop, the browser of the future. Some Opera friendly.
Just follow me, we're almost there. You ready?
Oh, I saw goats over there. Oh, jeez. Where are we right now?
Right now, we're in Stony Creek.
And it's safe to say that that's in Appalachia.
Yeah, we're in the bottom part of Appalachia.
I don't know if you're affiliated with a gang, but we're with the Diesel Dicks.
Yeah, we're with the Diesel Dick gang. I know you see the truck on the back, that truck sitting over yonder. But yeah, that's what we do. We spin tires, we break shit, we fix it, and we f***ing turn up.
I like the belt buckle. That's some high fashion right there.
Hey, listen, bro. Some old man made that shit for me.
My wife would love me if I dressed like that.
Hey, you better lock her up if I'm around here.
If I had an Appalachian stereotype, one would be that people can fix just about anything.
Oh, yeah.
And two is that they like to tinker. Like they got a bunch of cars, they got a bunch of stuff. Is that an accurate stereotype?
Absolutely, yeah, that's the name of the game. It's what I enjoy doing. Even if I had $1 million, I'd still be out here tinkering with my toys and stuff.
Do you guys feel represented by our current government right now?
I feel like there's only one politician that I feel like I can trust, and that's the man that tells it straight, and y'all already know who that is.
Hillary Clinton?
No, we're talking about Trump.
We're talking about goddamn Hillary Clinton. Shut the hell up.
I support Trump because he's the only person that I feel like has brought the whole American movement forward. So, you know, the whole MAGA movement shit. But dude, any politicians in general, it's just like, we don't know them people.
What does success mean to you?
Wake up, do what you want every day.
The life we're living.
Yeah.
Is there any lingo I should be learning if I'm trying to blend in a little bit more?
You gotta say y'all all the time.
Y'all?
Yeah,
Yonder, you gotta say out yonder in the holler.
How far is yonder?
Right here, over there. And if you hear somebody around here say yesterday, you know, this happened the other day or whatever, that could be any time from now and 6 months ago, you know, that don't mean shit.
The funniest thing around here when somebody in the holler or something gives you directions, they're never using street names and shit, they're using landmarks.
Go north as far as the hill, then take a right?
Yeah. John Boy's truck right here is locally famous. John Boy, tell him about your truck.
Show him, I guess.
Are you making a barbecue in here, or what is all this?
I ain't working with the stick like I'm bound to make a spear.
You gotta drive that home. You're supposed to tell us about it.
Oh, you ever burned up?
I've never burned out in my life.
Get in.
Can the car blow up if I do this?
I mean, it ain't gonna like hurt nobody. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right.
We only got one tire left.
Wait, we only have one tire on this truck?
Well, I mean, it's got two, but the one's popped. All right, right here's good. Give it quite a bit of brake and start easing in the throttle.
We're gonna blow up.
Oh my. It's gonna pop. Keep going. Hold it to the floor. I'm gonna give it a second. Oh my God, this is scary. Have a second. There, man.
Did I just explode a tire?
You sure did. You wanna get out? Look.
Holy fucking shit.
Oh my God.
You're a redneck now. He just broke up. We gotta have a moment of silence. I mean, we's all riled up, but.
Let's see what you got. I'ma walk me 100 miles. I'ma do the dirt and I'ma handle work every day. I'ma slow down. Here we go now. Then relocate a hoe straight to her face. I'm serious. Come around like you're curious. I'ma put my little bitch in the years. I'ma settle my family tears and still before mine. I'ma settle all yours. I'm cut from a different cloth. I can fly like a mountain. Y'all just get you off the block. Whoa.
You want a drink?
I'll take a little sippity.
Oh, dude! Oh, dude! Tommy G! Yeah!
I'm drunker than
But I'll tell you what, fuck them is the important lesson, because listen, dude, people are gonna fuck with your ass, and if you just say fuck them, it ain't gonna bother you, man. Hey, listen, I was 12 years old and I threw up on Maple because my daddy said, "You think you're a goddamn man? Go ahead, go ahead."
Was that your first drink? 12 years old?
Yeah, and I smoked my first blunt when I was 5.
When people think a rapper in their head, you're not the first image that they stereotype. Do you think you can change that? And do you think the game is missing some new flavor?
Rap is so broad. Anybody who can talk can rap. There's a stereotype around us.
I got you on the next one. One more.
That we're a bunch of, there's a stereotype around us that we're a bunch of dumb hillbillies, but anybody can come up here tonight and have fun.
Let's go.
We got a goddamn carrot.
That's
all right.
Very good.
That's how you earn respect a lot of times up here.
What percentage of people have guns in their house?
There's a gun above every door in my house.
It'd be easier to talk about the percentage of people that ain't got a gun in their house.
What the f if somebody was to break in? What the f you gonna do? If you throw him down, he gonna get back up and shoot your ass.
And when you got kids, it makes a different thing. Once you have a kid, you gotta keep a gun.
You call the goddamn police, they're gonna be there in f***ing 10 to 20 minutes. You got a goddamn 12 gauge, that motherfucker gonna be there right now.
What's that tattoo on your knuckles, man?
Right, this RHEC, raise hell and eat cornbread, dude. I got the state of Tennessee. I got this shit done in a kitchen, bro. Fuck yeah, this was done in the kitchen. This shit was done in a fucking trailer run by a generator.
The stereotypes from outside of this state ain't right. People take up for each other no matter what skin color, no matter where you're from.
What do you think the stereotypes are?
People act like a lot of mountaintop hick people and stuff in our area are incest, drug addicted, racist. Yeah, racist.
I got a kid with a black girl.
Yeah, my mom's black, dude, believe it or not. Like, there ain't nothing to it. Skin color ain't nothing different than your hair color, bro. Genetics is genetics. We're all human beings. There's shitty human beings and good human beings in every race, hair color, state, no matter what it is, bro. Trying to split this nation up. When the people come together and unify, that's when the government gets scared of us, dude. Look at 1776.
Woohoo! Yeah. All right, folks. It's time to go to sleep. We'll see you in the morning. I think we're about to hang out with what they call the Tennessee Taliban. I don't know, I have to ask them. But we're gonna make sure our ears are protected. We're gonna get some earplugs and some watermelon, some fruits that we can shoot. Let's get it.
Bitch, hot. Smoke some. I'm bringing the shit for real. I'm fucking it up, cause that's how I feel.
I hear Tennessee is one of the best states for gun law rights.
I'm originally from Southern California, so moving here, it's definitely a breath of fresh air.
What is the gun culture like here?
You know, the Second Amendment is very open and not restricted. Coming from a pretty rough area in Southern California, it's definitely a blessing that I can carry and don't have to jump through hoops and steps like that.
Do you think it's something that Americans should protect and fight for?
100%, 1000%.
We got our earplugs, we got our butt plugs, we're ready to shoot.
I was a country boy, now I'm a country king.
Tennessee has some of the most pro-gun, pro-Second Amendment gun laws in the United States, so we decided to get educated and learn more about the gun culture here.
Now run a whole 100 bands up quick as a bitch.
What are the gun laws like in Tennessee?
They're easy. It's called constitutional carry. As a Tennessee resident, you have the right with a driver's license to conceal or open carry any weapon within the state.
And that goes from pistol to shotgun to AR
Anything.
to... How do you prove that I'm not crazy?
Anything.
You're not putting...
You have to pass a background check. You answer all these questions on this form. If you do not answer truthfully, it's a felony. And then from this, I run your background. And it goes through 5 different divisions.
Are you a fugitive from justice? I'm not, but you are, right?
Yeah.
Just like anything, like 99% of people that buy guns are gonna be good gun-holding people, but then there's the crazies, the Columbines. How do you stop that from happening?
Well, you can't really stop it from happening if somebody's going to come in and lie about it, but we pretty much have a good idea. We have the right to refuse anybody to buy a gun. We just had somebody that signed up to take a class with us. We didn't feel comfortable with the individual, and we gave her her money back and won't even let her take the class.
They were twitching a little too much. I went to a gun safety class recently. I got my concealed carry, but I'm scared to buy one because I sleepwalk sometimes and I don't want to wake up and accidentally take out my family. But I kind of do want a pistol. I live in Milwaukee where it's a little... But I have dreams sometimes, right? Like someone's in my house, I'm running to go get them. I don't want to accidentally wake up and in the middle. You know what I mean?
No.
No.
We probably
Yeah,
used to
she's
sell
like,
you a
no,
gun.
I don't know.
Okay.
We left this gun store and met up with Shaka and his friends to shoot completely legal guns. Thank you, YouTube.
So what do we got on the table here?
This is a Palmetto State dagger. These are my carry guns right here. These are also Glocks. But this right here is a Glock 19. This is my home defense because it's got the laser and the flashlight. This was actually given to me by somebody who was murdered literally a week after they gave us to me.
How young were you when you shot your first gun?
Probably like 5 or 6, maybe 4. I was shooting an AK-47 when I was, before I could even ride a bicycle.
What does the right to bear arms mean to you?
It's an infringible right given to us by the Constitution, so it explains it in itself. Now I can understand people's fears about training and everything else. You can go out and get proper training, it's not expensive. There's plenty of people around that know what they're doing. They can teach everybody.
Maybe we drink a little bit before we start shooting. Have you guys got some Bud Lights we could drink?
Ah, get the fuck out of here.
Firearms and alcohol never mixed.
Do you feel like Bud Light
Use that rednecks and alcohol and
advertising?
Hell yeah. I mean, I ain't never been in a bar and seen a freaking transgender man sipping beer, drinking beer, you know what I mean? When I was in 4th grade, they took us on a field trip to a place called Camp Explorer, and we'd shoot bows and guns when we were in 4th grade with our teachers, dude, shooting guns. Who's gonna shoot first? I got this ready.
Right here.
Yep. Ready to go.
I was a country boy, now I'm a country king. This year I'm serving fans, last year I was serving fiends. Now I'm living dreams, bitch get out my way. I ain't trying to see no mic unless I'm getting paid.
There it is.
Damn.
Do you feel like this part of the country's been forgotten about a little bit, or is underrepresented?
I would agree. In all fairness, I feel like the state of Franklin would have been a cool idea if that ever stayed into history. I think
The state of Franklin?
Yeah.
Benjamin Franklin.
They about in the 1800s, so they tried to establish the state of Franklin instead of the state of Tennessee, and it basically just incorporated the entire Appalachian mountain chain as one state. So I think that would be interesting. I mean, Tennessee's an okay state. We've got a decent state government. It's been all right. Could be do better.
Do you feel like you're represented under the Biden administration?
Well, no, not really. I mean, food prices, gas prices, unemployment, the debacle that is the southern border, the things they're doing in our educational system to our children, none of it's good. I've had some personal experiences in some of that. I went down to the southern border. I was on a border task force, I'll just leave it at that. Went down there and partnered with Texas, DPS and National Guard and did some work, and I saw your video on it. It's a disaster down there, you know as well as I do. We captured 2,300 people in 19 days, and 4-mile stretch of border, and I would say about 85% was military-age males. And out of that 2,300 after their process, 750-ish were already convicted pedophiles, rapists, child molesters inside the United States.
Because Trump said a controversial statement that they're not sending us their best, they're sending us their criminals, their rapists. But from 1/3 of the people you got, you'd say are on that category.
1/3 just via paperwork. Not everybody, there was good folks down there. I really didn't see that many women and children. I saw a couple groups, at least the shift I worked from 05 till noon, about lunchtime, but it's all military age males.
Are you proud to be an American?
Of course.
And do you feel like we're losing that in this country?
Sadly, yeah. There's still a good core of people that are happy to be here, happy to be left alone. That's the big thing. Everybody just wants to be left alone.
People just want to be left alone and allowed to have guns down their jeans, huh? Akimbo! This is my message to Joe Biden. You come try here, come to my property, man.
Got lady in a small town.
Joe Byron.
Yay!
In these videos, I love meeting absolute characters. This next scene, we get to go to Kurt Dogg's house, and this guy is an Appalachian legend.
We're in Kingsport, Tennessee. Beautiful slice of paradise in Northeast Tennessee. This is no place like home. I've been a lot of places, and you know how birds and stuff navigate through magnetism of the earth? Well, my magnetism feels right here.
So I hear you're somewhat of a genius. By day, what do you do? What's your profession?
Right now, I actually work for the U.S. Army, making explosives at the Holston Defense.
You must be damn good if they let you in with all your tattoos.
Well, you know, with a degree and a great work history, the possibilities are endless. That's the big house where me and the wife live. and the kids. You see a lot of overgrown trucks and weeds around here. This is a Jeep that I was just given. We're gonna basically turn it into.
Was that a birthday gift or a Christmas gift?
Just a random, like I need it out of my area. It's got a good motor.
What goes down in here?
That's just the farmhouse. When we have little shindigs like we do today, people go in there. We got couches, sit, lounge, hang out.
This is honestly the dream, is to have a lot of land, peace and quiet. This is a place that the crickets chirp at night, the stars come out.
This is the result of deciding to make a lot of good choices along the way. Probably a little later than most. About 27, I got my head out of my rear and worked, went back to college, got my degree.
What up, Caleb? It seems like in these parts, having a gun on you is like having underwear on you.
Everywhere I go when I'm not going to work.
Do you feel like this part of the country is overlooked or underrepresented?
Underrepresented in a positive light. I feel like a lot of the focus is on the negative because there's not a whole lot here going on except for, you got Music City over in Nashville and all that. This small area, you just assume that it's a bunch of dumb rednecks.
I've never been mudded properly before in my life.
Properly?
So, yeah.
You'll probably get it done today.
Oh yeah,
definitely here today.
Guys, as we're waiting to heat things up, I should let you know about this. I'm creating the largest gang in America. Big dogs gotta eat. If you want to join the gang, buy a shirt, TommyGMcGee.com. I have you covered.
Here's another thing about this area. We are superbly globally relevant, as in Eastman makes products that are used all over the world. All the plastics, all the bottles and stuff like that, they make the polymers that they use to do that. They had a big contract with Coca-Cola for years, and Kodak.
There's a lot of people out there that make America run, and we're trying to forget about them a little bit.
They don't think about the boots on the ground kind of people,
Boots on the ground, that's one of the slogans of the channel.
I was getting into Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge, that is where they refined the uranium for Fat Man and Little Boy. The bombs that were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Oh, that was
made in this area. Like Oak Ridge, they built an entire city that was, nobody came in or out, but they did the thing there. They made the explosive ordnance that went into that.
Yeah. Who wants to show the city boy like me how it's done?
Hop in the truck. Hop in the truck. I might need to do a little carb tuning.
Bitch, I'ma bounce back. I got a chef full of tools and a whole lot of parts in the frame and the outback. I'ma build me a truck and no doubt that. Really building shit up on the scene. Bald head, look like Mr. Clean. Rolling super swappers, I'm the king. Rolling, we ain't off a beam.
I've seen some Confederate symbology around here. It means something different to people. What does it mean to people?
Going all the way back to then, the North kind of controls everything, and South wanted to run their own thing. This slavery thing is terrible, awful. Should have been thrown away a long time ago, but this area shouldn't be governed by them as harshly because they profit while we make the stuff,
Looks like you went hog hunting recently, huh? That's bull. No, I'm talking about hog hunting.
He's actually right.
All right, folks, we went on quite a journey, and the music that you've heard throughout this video is all this guy right here. A couple guys back here too, but the link is in the description. Blow this guy up. Comment, big dogs gotta eat. Thank you for the hospitality.
Man.
Any final thoughts you got?
Man, I just appreciate you coming out here and showing love
brother.
to our people, man. We got good people and you're good people too, so it's good to get y'all out here and turn up, do a little yee shit. Yee!
Guys, the world's a beautiful place. The media is gonna try and tell you it's not, but you can go anywhere to anyone. There's good people. They're trying to breed separation, but when you travel the country, you travel the world, people are friendly, people are wonderful, people are kind, and I experienced that here in East Tennessee and Appalachia. Love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Peace.
Y'all have a good one.
Yes, sir.
For real, I'm fucking it up, cause that's how I feel. I'm puffing Zerati, my kill, that exotic chronic came straight out my field. I'm chipping the block, I'm cracking the seal, I'm size a deal, my hustle for real. They biting my peel, they testing my skill, whenever wonderfully working my wheel.
Oh, shit. Tell your shirt. Right. Let's check out something different. Oh, snap.
Over the last 3 years, sunnyv2 has built himself up to be seen as the Grim Reaper of the YouTube community. One single well-crafted sunnyv2 downfall documentary could quite literally end a YouTuber's career. But how accurate is that? Where are his victims today? And what happens when sunnyv2 misses the mark on said victims? Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be reflecting on careers of creators that sunnyv2 covered in his Downfall series, where their careers are today, and the most recent controversy Sunny has found himself in as a result of his video format. There's no better place to start than what is widely considered Sunny's first attempt at
Hold on. I'll move that down. I shouldn't have upped myself up there. There we go.
Documenting the decline of a creator, with his video titled The Horrifying Downfall of Only Use Me Blade, published on the 27th of April 2020. In the video, Sunny details the events that led a very promising Call of Duty content creator in early 2009 to not only turn his fanbase against him with his belligerent attitude, but to also squander every opportunity to redeem himself. At the start of his career, fans flocked to Blade's channel for his uniquely skilled playstyle in Call of Duty. He'd go through the match with a basic knife as his weapon and still come out on top.
Blade was an exceptional Call of Duty player in the beginning, being able to get high kill, impressive gameplays only using a knife.
During his discussion of Blade's path to success on YouTube, Sunny also took the time to examine the two key traits that caused Blade to lose everything: his immature nature, which was magnified by a drinking problem, and his inability to adapt or improve his content. From 2009 to 2015, Blade used the same video format for 6 Call of Duty entries and hardly other games. This caused his viewership and engagement to first stagnate and then decline. The only novelty that Blade presented to his audience was in the form of drunk streaming, which only made things worse. Blade was a completely different person while drunk. He would frequently use racial slurs, assaulting or antagonizing other creators he streamed with, and abused animals in some of the cruelest ways imaginable. Naturally, this type of behavior bred a never-ending stream of controversy around his career. He got flamed for kissing a fan's wife on stream, allegedly assaulted an unconscious girl during a road trip, and got banned on Twitch for nudity. As the vicious cycle of drinking and controversy continued, Blade's life slowly fell apart piece by piece. He lost the respect from his audience, along with his YouTube channel being terminated, turned longtime friends like Keemstar into enemies, and severely harmed his health. Sunny would end the video with a message for Blade, advising him to turn his life around before it was too late.
If he doesn't make a change, he's going to be dead soon. So Blade, I doubt you're watching this, man, but one final thing before we finish this video. You need to find a purpose, man. That's how addiction stops. Addiction doesn't stop by one day just deciding that you're going to stop. It stops by having a bigger reason or purpose or why for why you are going to actually
you could try your
Once you have that purpose or goal in place, your desire to drink will just be lessened. And look, I know 36 is a pretty late age to decide to grow up, but it's not too late. If you want all the issues to stop, you need to decide today, not tomorrow, not next week, that you are gonna grow up. Find a purpose, become an adult, and you will naturally just no longer be that person who wants to sit in front of their screen and drink alcohol for money. You can do this, man. I believe in you, Blade. I know I've just spent like 20 minutes taking a shit on you, but I do want you to win, dude. Seeing other people win is awesome, man, and you can. You just have to find a purpose and become an adult. That's your 2 steps.
So, did Blade make the logical move to stop drinking and better his life?
I got a question,
What?
right? So is this supposed to be like storming type shit outside? No, I'm not gonna lie. It looking mad windy. OD. I've been inside.
Well, the simple answer is no. By the 18th of July 2021, following a failed attempt to get sober and multiple bans on YouTube, Blade decided to ask his wife, Becky, to create a channel in a name called OUMB2 so that he could continue his questionable streams. The content wasn't great, but it was good enough to net the couple 15,000 subscribers. As his drunk streaming and RV trips went on, Blade's personality would get worse, often getting into fights with his wife, and his body slowly falling apart from years of binge drinking. Recently, Blade has tried to get back into streaming Call of Duty, but he claimed he was unable to enjoy the game while sober. After all these years, Blade still retained his immature personality. In his mind, Blade sees himself as just another youngster trying to have fun knocking back a few beers on the stream, but to everyone watching, he's just a 40-year-old man who refuses to grow up. However, our next creator didn't end up on Sunny's radar because they stuck to an outdated persona, but because they seemingly lost the appeal of the persona that was actually working for them. Sunny's video on Bella Delphine had a noticeably different tone compared to the other downfall videos on his channel. Published on the 5th of November 2021 with title Why Bella Delphine's Career is Dead, Sunny presented the argument that without mystery and intrigue, Bella would no longer be able to attract the same level of virality that she once did.
Belle Delphine removed 2 core components from her content that had been keeping her persona interesting: mystery and intrigue. Belle Delphine discussed on the H3 podcast that one of her main strategies for standing out as unique was that she'd mix her cutesy image with the strangest, most unrelated topics to build curiosity around her character.
There are good reasons to think this way, since Bella was easily able to keep the entire internet wrapped around her finger, with stunts like her $30 bathwater and clickbait P-Hub titles. Even if she disappeared for months at a time, Bella was still able to reignite interest in her content. Her infamous I'm Back video posted on the 17th of June 2021 racked up an astonishing 50 million views, proving fans were more than willing to wait for new Bella Delphine content. However, once fans got their hands on Bella's adult content, and many of the lingering questions were answered in her many podcast appearances, there wasn't many reasons to keep people coming back.
As mentioned earlier in the video, during her first hiatus, there was still so much mystery, so many unanswered questions surrounding the Belle Delphine story, and therefore her return was anticipated. Was the arrest story fake? How did this character come about? Did she have a boyfriend? How does this persona affect her personal life? People actually wanted to know more. 8 million people objectively wanted an exact update on what she was up to. However, this time around, all of the questions that kept the story interesting have been answered. She went on numerous podcasts over a 2-month period, explained her strategy around everything, then posted her highly anticipated adult content, and as a result, the story feels concluded. There's nothing else to look forward to, and therefore there's no reason to care about what she's up to. Videos investigating what happened to Belle Delphine on her current hiatus have gained less than 10% of the views compared to those posing a similar question on her previous break. She revealed everything in exchange for a surge in short-term revenue, however the long-term consequences are already starting to reveal themselves.
Fast forward to today, and the consequences Sunny spoke of were there, but not as drastic as you might think. Bella's subsequent videos on YouTube only got a fraction of the views compared to her first, but also could be a product of her extremely inconsistent uploads, only posting once or twice per year. Taking a look at other aspects of her career where she is consistent tells a different story. Engagement on her social media accounts has remained consistent from 2022 to 2023, averaging around 50k likes on Twitter and 300k likes on Instagram. And as you would expect, Bella's OnlyFans is still very much active, with almost daily updates. Bella had lost her meme status, but it was obvious she didn't lose her core fanbase. There was an eternal army of Sims that would continue to subscribe to her OnlyFans and like all her social media posts. Even though the initial buzz around her brand had faded, Bella still managed to build a very large and monetizable platform. Sunny underestimated just how many people still wanted to engage with Bella, and this wasn't the only time Sunny underestimated the power of a creator's his fan base. On the 28th of July 2022, Sonny published the video "Morg's Career is Completely Dead, What Happened?", wherein he told the story of Morg's rise to notoriety, the many controversies, and the reason for the decline in viewership.
Morg's YouTube channel is pretty much dead with an average of only 5 million views per month, and the first reason for the death of his channel is simply that his audience got older. Back in 2019, when Morgs was gaining an average of 100 million views per month, it was accepted as commonplace on YouTube, Reddit, and Twitter that Morgs' audience was made up primarily of children. Now, it's hardly surprising that this ended up being the case, as when Morgs first began his channel back in 2014, he was a 13-year-old child himself.
Sonny started with an overview of Morgs' early career, creating challenging gaming content on YouTube at the age of 13. In the video, Sonny cited Morgs' decision to drop out of school to do YouTube at 15 as the primary reason for becoming a target of the commentary community. Combining that with the fact that people saw him as a loud and obnoxious kid making content for other kids made him an ideal punching bag for the entire YouTube commentary scene. You could say he was not just a victim of Sonny, but the entire commentary side of YouTube. Fortunately for Morgs, it wasn't all bad, as the majority of his videos had grown from 1,000 views to gaining over 1 million views each. Clickbait and heat from commentary channels didn't hinder his career, but in fact fueled his success on YouTube, eventually going from 1 million subscribers to 10 million subscribers. However, with success came more drama, as he engaged in numerous Twitter beefs with Mr. Beast over accusations of copying and fake content. Morgs also seemed to grow more discontent with YouTube as time went on. He felt like his old style of faking content wasn't good enough anymore, and by 2021, Morgs would publish a video titled "I'm Leaving YouTube" in pursuit of a more authentic self.
Now I've got 11 million subscribers and everything. I guess now I'm at a point in my YouTube career where I'm just kind of done with the bullshit. Like, you know, I just want to be myself again.
The fact that his monthly viewership dropped to only 17 million views per month from an all-time high of 100 million views a month didn't speak well for the future of his career if he continued to make such drastic changes. Sonny would close out the video with the assertion that Morg's fanbase wouldn't be interested in this new side of him, and that his reputation as an annoying guy who made videos for kids was the only thing keeping him relevant.
Maybe Morgs overestimated how interested his previously young audience would be in his new genuine persona. The other problem with adopting this new genuine persona was that suddenly there was no reason for the commentary community to talk about him anymore. He kind of lost his meme status. So much of his growth had come from people simply discussing how bad he was, and therefore as Morgs got rid of his cringy personality, people got rid of their videos talking about it. All of this led Morgs' viewership to fall further to around 10 million per month, while Morgs' subscriber count would stagnate, followed by its first sign of a decline in early 2022. The decreased viewership and subscriber count seemed to lead to a decline in motivation as Morgs began to upload every 1 or 2 months, resulting in a further viewership decline to around 5 million per month, where it remains to this day.
This sentiment was shared by almost everyone on the platform, as creators were uploading videos claiming that Morg's career was now over. But is that actually what happened? Did Morgs really fade into the background after he decided to switch his style of content? To answer that question, we need to fast forward to 2022, the year Morgs turned his career around. On the 6th of November 2022, Morgs took a bold new direction with his career and published his first shorts video. Morgs' short-form videos would mostly consist of him and his parents pranking one another. His shorts content would prove to be massively successful, garnering over 10 million views on each video. His strategy of taking on various internet challenges, prank videos, and vlog-style videos with his energetic personality in a 1-minute format has really worked wonders. By April of 2023, Morgs would shatter his previous viewership records, with 120 million monthly views, alongside 300,000 new subscribers. He still uploads long-form content, although infrequently. You'd think getting dogpiled on by every commentary channel on YouTube and labeled a Mr. Beast clone would end his career, but it simply was a low point. He's completely bounced back and now has a renewed sense of motivation for YouTube. This time, Sonny and numerous other content creators who wrote Morgs off as a washed-up kids entertainer were proven wrong by his sheer dedication and love for creating content. Change is something that is ubiquitous in a content creator, but what happens when that change in persona, demeanor, or presentation is documented in a way that completely divides the internet? On the 13th of April 2023, Sunny published a video with a striking title that read, "Why Chris Will Soon Become a Nightmare for Mr. Beast." Unbeknownst to Sunny and the first few thousand viewers, this video would become one of his most polarizing uploads yet. Sunny spent the first portion of the video looking over Chris's recent move to take on a more feminine appearance and assessing the controversy that followed those changes. Topics like Chris's decision to paint his nails, grow his hair out, and later use of HRT were discussed along with drawing parallels to other aspects of his life. According to Sunny, the catalyst for Chris's new feminine appearance were events that revolved around Chris's recent divorce, citing the disappearance of family photos on Chris's Instagram and the removal of his wedding ring as a possible contributing factor. He also noted Mr. Beast fans sharing their opinion on the subject with comments like, "There goes a father figure the kid won't ever be able to look up to. Hard times create strong men create good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. Weak man times." The second half of the video focused on talking about the possible outcomes of Chris's continued presence as part of the Mr. Beast brand.
However, if Chris continues to transition, would it be unreasonable to say that he could jeopardize some of the personality traits which made him a successful member in the first place? Perhaps the opposite will happen, and he'll instead pick up new personality traits that better resonate with the current Mr. Beast audience. This was put forward in many comments supportive of Chris, who implied that there'll be millions of queer kids who look up to him, although this doesn't necessarily mean that it'll add any value to the video.
Sunny's video on Chris would go on to gain over 8 million views, becoming one of his most popular uploads, but it was also the most disliked. The video had 317,000 likes, compared to 229,000 dislikes. Not long after the video went live, Sunny would lose 10,000 subscribers, and numerous other content creators expressed their dissatisfaction online, and Angelo Wallace returned from a 9-month hiatus to make a video about the drama.
Somebody has uploaded a YouTube video that is so dumb, so completely incorrect that they have basically assembled the YouTube Avengers. How does someone anger the internet's nicest people like Jacksepticeye and Mr. Beast, make a bunch of other creators you've probably heard of drop response videos, and make points that are so completely invalid? I, of all people, come back early from a 9-month break just to personally tell you that your video is trash.
Things got so heated that Mr. Beast himself had to make a statement on the matter. "Yeah, this is getting absurd. Chris isn't my nightmare, he's my freaking friend and things are fine. All this transphobia is starting to piss me off." The three main criticisms raised against Sunny in his latest video were that he had twisted events, cherry-picked comments, and was generally transphobic. With that being said, there were people who saw nothing wrong with Sunny's video and claimed that he was only stating facts. By the 3rd of May 2023, a user by the name of Pinely would upload a half-hour video titled "How Sunny V2 Ruined Video Essays" that put forward the idea that narratives Sunny outlines in his videos are forced to conform to the title and thumbnails he picks out.
I don't think that Sunny V2 says what he says at the end of that video in this sort of attempt to figure out the universe. I don't believe that Sunny V2 really cares about that, at least in the context of his videos. I don't know him in real life. This all comes down to what we talked about at the beginning, that Sunny's videos are mainly an afterthought to his title and thumbnail. That's why he gives about like 5 or 6 different possible reasons as to why Kwebbelkop lost his viewership. And the one that makes the least sense, the one that is the most odd and out of place, is also the one that he put in his thumbnail. He created this narrative of a man losing everything because he boasted about his wealth, because it's interesting, because it's good content. And I think that that's the actual dangerous thing here. Twisting human life so it fits the narrative of something like a TV show. It's essentially what he did with Chris, Mr. Beast, or Dream. He puts everything into a clear narrative for us to follow, a distinct black and white sort of situation, a good deed and a bad deed. And I feel like when you alter and twist reality in that way, you end up losing a lot of very important things that I really appreciate in a lot of these sort of videos. You end up losing empathy.
In the process of covering the controversy, Sonny found himself directly involved within it, and everyone had something to say about it. While it wasn't the first time Sonny received negative feedback because of videos, it was certainly the most notable. You'd think that after all the hate Sonny had gotten for his unpopular take, he would either make a response or quietly take a break from uploading in fear of more backlash. But that wasn't the case. In fact, he published a video on Guava Juice's career just 2 weeks later. So what's going on here? Sonny was being swamped in negative press and some of the largest creators were joining in on it, yet he was still going on as if it never happened. His comment section didn't show signs of the drama that had took place only a few days prior. Some would speculate that since Sonny had researched the cancellation of so many creators, he'd developed his own strategy of not getting cancelled himself. He'd simply ignore it and go about his usual uploads. This is what he did when he was called out for his Ninja, Dream, and Skeppy videos, and it's very likely he'll continue with that strategy. There are times when Sonny does respond to controversy, although in subtle ways, like changing the title of this video on Chris from "Why Chris Will Soon Become a Nightmare for Mr. Beast" to "How Will the Chris Tyson Situation Impact Mr. Beast?". It is unclear if Sonny will make a response video to the drama or publicly acknowledge it like many other creators do when faced with a controversial situation, but based on his recent YouTube stats, it seems that Sonny has fully recovered from his dip in subscribers following the video on Chris, and has even shown remarkable growth. Does it make Sonny uncontrollable? Who knows? What we do know is that Sonny's approach to handling drama doesn't involve submitting to it, but rather quietly moving away from it.
Silly head ass. Both of them. Actually, yeah. Let's do that. So, I bought this game the other day. It's called Accidente. Big. Right, so I bought this game the other day, and I just ain't care to see what it was about. I just bought it just to buy it. But we finna find out today what's it about. Finna find out right now. Oh yeah, I just copped the demo, but I ain't wanna like spend bread on it. It's just kind of cheap. Oh, it's with the phone. That shit really took them long. Oh. That shit really like that. Alright, I see. What is that from the protocol? Who places evidence in their first position? Places in their third, fourth, and second. I see how it plays out, or does it not do it? Because honestly, if it does it, that's pretty fire. Oh, it ain't do it. Yo, honestly, y'all enjoy this shit. Let me know. Make sure y'all subscribe. Comment down below. Honestly, I might get the full game. Cause if I could see if like how the accident happened, bro, I'm definitely getting the full game. I'll be further play that on every show until we beat the game. October 3rd, 2016. Something sweet. Oh, word? That's how we roll it up on this. Oh, somebody's already dead. I have one? Okay. Oh shit. Man, sorry. We out here in the field. Alright, we got Tom. Sir. I believe this nigga is back in his neck. Oh, he alive? There's somebody else. Who am I missing? Oh. Excuse me, little boy, can you hear me? Last time he down there by I'm on his ass right now. Better be allowed. honestly, I would say that comes before. Oh. I would say that. There's the end of the road. The guy wasn't wearing his seatbelt. Unless those two switches. No. I'm walling. Unless it's this. I actually flipped that. Ah, there we go. Wow. Man, actually survived. What was due to constant weather. Fortunately, your CPR saved his life and had the panic to severe several nerves and lost full use of his left arm. What about the kiddo? Was over in the corner and he said, my name to the interview that the fire excellent. At least he lived a good life. Excellent. At least he lived a good life, you heard? For $8 for the game? Yeah, hold on. $8 for the game? Hold on, we might have to discuss about that. We might have to discuss about that. $8 for the game? $8 for the game now. $8 for the game isn't bad. Oh, $8 isn't bad for the game. see. But I thought. Oh, it's album. Hold on. This bed we made. I've been meaning to play this for a hot minute, but I never got around to that. But we finna play this today. Perfect time too. Yes, sir. This game takes account of all your actions, including the ones you decide not to take. These choices will determine your fate and the fate of others around you. Proceed with caution. Yo, so is it on some The Walking Dead? Oh shit, hold on. This might actually be good eats.
Come on now, miss. Let's keep moving.
Oh, this might actually be some good eats. My name is Sophie.
It's on your right. Here.
Oh, what?
No, I'm usually in charge of the second and third.
So each maid has a side floor.
Yes.
Then why is it that you were working at the I expect you to believe that all for you there.
Here we are. Good luck. She's all yours, sir.
Sophie Roy, I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay. Let's see. 21 years old, working at the Clown Turn for over a year. Husband?
I'm sorry?
Are you married?
No, not yet. I live with my mother. She's sick, so I have to take care of her.
No father.
No. It's always just been me and my mom.
All right, Miss Roy. I need you to tell me everything that happened, starting with this morning.
Au parc La Fontaine, les filles s'en vont et s'y promènent au bras des garçons. Tu les entraînes au cœur des buissons où elles étrennent l'amour en saison. Tu les enchaînes dans un tourbillon de vrais poèmes, car dans les frissons naissent toujours les plus belles chansons d'amour. Au clair de la fontaine, j'ai vu dans tes yeux mille couleurs. Quand la claire fontaine s'amusait au jeu de nos deux cœurs.
Document's done. Now just a bit of tidying up and I can go on break.
Longtemps de ce vieux parc, la fontaine, tu dans tes grands yeux, filet un jour. La plus belle chanson d'amour. Doux souvenir de ce printemps qui fit fleurir tous nos 16 ans.
You actually do the motion.
Nothing like a bed's not complete without its pillow.
Descend dans nos âmes ingénues. Au parc La Fontaine, comme il faisait bon lorsqu'on nous aime.
Oh, I actually got the queen.
Qui nous entraîne dans le vieux buisson, comme aux anciennes saisons. Qui nous entraîne dans le
Good enough.
tourbillon de vrais poèmes, car dans ces frissons naissent toujours La vue t'y emmène sous les vieux rameaux sans passer souvent.
That's a lot of money to owe. Just what did you get yourself involved in?
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Mapleton, regretful as we are to have to resort to these lines of communication, our client and your neighbor, the owner of 88 and 32nd Street, has been ultimately invasive of our many attempts to reach out and collect our due debt, specifically an amount owed to us to the sum of 1904, goddamn, and 75 cents. He has given us little recourse but to contact him. Damn, niggas owe a lot. Through those in close physical proximity to him in the hopes that they will deliver a message on our behalf. We have little to desire to disturb you or the others fine citizens of 32nd Street, but our business may bring us back to your neighborhood if it is not resolved quickly. The help of your kind community will greatly appreciate it. For us and certainly for your neighborhood, kindly, Lucky Coin Financing. Nigga in trouble, you owe money.
And voila. Good as new.
I was finna say, I finna maybe clean the goddamn toilet too. Let me turn off the video.
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
Oh, God. The $8,380 you owe was plus 25% interest is now 8 months overdue. My pages have wore thin. This is like one of your unpaid bar tabs. You came to us for help, and help always comes at a price. Yo, this man is on the run.
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business
really
trip,
on
maybe?
A run right now. Man is not trying to get caught lacking. Breakfast cereal, 35 cents. Plain oatmeal, 115. Omelet, plain omelet, 115. Omelet with bacon and sausage or ham, 165. One egg, bacon, sausage or ham, 135. Do I really have breakfast meals out here? And back in the day, it was kind of fire. Nowadays, you don't have that shit. I know I have to clean the mirror. Oh, snap. Oh, is this a bottle opener? Oh, nah, this is the do not disturb sign. Alright, let me smoke it. Oh, I could just leave whenever. Okay. She got a nice cat. You heard something?
right at home. Look at her, always glued to that gossip magazine.
Do you think she has any real friends? Or is it just Gracie, Joan, and Marilyn?
Well, when your own life is that dull, you need to get your excitement somewhere. Oh, did you see Rebecca come in this morning? She was wearing the same clothes.
Fucking women.
Don't you think you're overreacting? This is exactly the kind of behavior Linda warned me about.
She's doing everything she can to break us apart.
Sophie speaking.
Hey, it's Beth. Do you think you could come up real quick?
Sure. I'll be right there.
You're right, you shouldn't.
No, you're right, I think you're lying. I was so in love with you that I couldn't see.
What?
Oh snap, we forgot the keys.
Hey, Beth.
Hey there. So, who's sleeping?
Sleep what?
You were whispering just now on the phone, so I thought maybe Eugene or Bobby were napping in the break room again.
Oh, yeah, no. It's Jacques and Wendy. They were, in the middle of something.
Ugh, it's so awkward when they start making out like no one's watching. Get a room. We literally work in a hotel.
They're trying to get active. Oh. I'll try to ignore them.
I try not to pay attention to them.
I just find the sucking noises hard to ignore, you know? But that won't be an issue today, of course. Every sound is being drowned out by the phone's constant ringing.
Because of the storm?
You have no idea. You're the only person I've talked to today that hasn't mentioned the blizzard. I mean, until
Actually,
now.
no, that's a good spot.
Oh.
That's a good spot.
Sorry.
It's all right. I guess I'm just looking for something else to talk about. Anything else.
Well, I do have some gossip about Jacques and Wendy.
How dare you not lead with that? What's going on?
When you called, I wasn't whispering because they were making out. They were fighting.
Oh,
Yo,
this is
I had to turn the
entertaining.
camera off real quick.
I mean, oh no, why?
I'm not completely sure, but it sounded like Linda had something to do with it.
Ugh, that bitch.
Beth?
Ooh.
Trust me, she deserves it.
I don't get why everyone hates her so much. Linda's always nice to me.
To you, maybe, but she's just the worst to every girl she perceives as a threat.
A threat? A threat to what?
I don't know. Her place as Bernard's right hand, I suppose.
So, you're saying I'm not a threat?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Linda thinks
shit.
that,
We finna
but
turn
that's
up.
her mistake. I know there's more to you than meets the eye.
Oh. Thanks. So, you said you needed me? My help, I mean.
Oh, right. Wanna guess why?
Did you see a mouse again?
You make it sound like that would be no big deal.
It would. Wouldn't it?
Well, what if it was a rat?
Didn't you tell me you were raised on a farm? Those little creatures shouldn't scare you.
Ugh, that doesn't make them any less disgusting.
So, is there one or not?
No. No rodent is involved, thank God. A nice gentleman decided it was time to redesign the lobby and helped us by knocking over that vase on his way out of the hotel.
That's it?
I would do it myself, but the last time I tried to leave the front desk, Bernard emerged from his lair to scold me about procedures and whatnot.
Well, we can't have the beauty of the Clarington Hotel take absence from her throne, can we?
Oh, the people would riot.
Bernard especially.
Bernard's hardly the people. Anyway, I have to get back to work. There's a mop in the supply closet next to Bernard's office, I think.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
Damn, shorty, it sound like you shouldn't be working there.
That smell. If only we were allowed in there.
Oh, word? Alright, I'm gonna leave that.
Okay, let's get that mop from the supply closet.
Linda, Wendy's great at her job. Guests absolutely love her and...
Not just guests, apparently.
Oh, God damn it, Linda! I only like her because guests like her. Making sure guests are happy is my job, after all.
You don't seem to care whether I'm happy.
Listen, if Wendy wasn't doing her job, that'd be another story, but I can't just fire her without good reason.
What if she stirred up trouble among the staff? Would that be a good reason?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, Andrew, hi. I'm sorry, I was just...
Spying on our manager?
No, I heard something, and I...
Hey. It's okay, I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sorry I scared you.
I'm not used to having people around me while I work.
Yeah, you're always working alone up there, aren't you? I actually think it's the first time I've seen you down in the lobby. Don't tell me you've been sent to clean up after the Valentine's Day ball.
No, Beth called
actually,
me.
Beth called
A
me
guest
over.
knocked over a vase and made a mess in the lobby.
Yeah, I saw that catastrophe happen. Just what we need, huh?
Well, I'd rather be doing that than cleaning the reception hall with Nicole.
Oof. Yeah, I don't even want to see the state of the place after this weekend. I know chocolate fountains are for dipping, but I didn't expect to find someone's shoe in there.
How?
No idea. You must see plenty of weird stuff too, right?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you found in a guest's room?
It's a bit gross.
Something
Oh.
gross. Keep it above.
I hope it's got nothing to do with bodily functions.
God, I hope so too. A few weeks ago, I walked into a room and found the trash can filled with cucumbers. Like,
oh God.
whole cucumbers. And some of them were carved, and I threw the whole trash can out that day. Don't tell Bernard.
I won't. Oh, I better go help Beth. It's hell here with the snowstorm.
It's okay. I need to,
Yeah, all right. Take care.
You too.
Bernard, you cool people.
Endless letters of advice from Raymond.
Raymond? What have you on?
He wants me to lower room prices. Make sure the hotel stays
We out to
accessible
the
to
supply
everyone.
closet.
I can hardly believe you two are from the same family. In the States, you'd be sent to jail for those communist ideas. I hope you're not considering listening to him.
Of course not.
I need the mop, she said.
I'm sure he shares that workers have gone up.
I'm really sorry about that.
Oh, I can't even
I'll
run.
have a word with our kitchen staff to make sure it doesn't happen again.
That's wicked.
Ew. I better throw that away. A film roll? The guest must have dropped it when he knocked over the vase. Probably should return it to him. Now I just put the leaves back in the vase, and it'll be like nothing ever happened. Maybe Beth remembers who knocked over the vase. He'll want his film roll back.
I understand, Mr. Ramsey. I wish I could make the snowstorm disappear. I really do, but sadly, that's not within my power.
Beth, who knocked over that vase?
Mr. Spade.
Mr. Spade?
Well, I can check with the airport and let you know when flights resume. Until then... Yes, I know. You've said that already. But... no, that's very unlikely.
Yeah, go down here pressing her.
Well, you're welcome to speak to my manager if you'd like. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to talk to you.
Beth said the guest was a Mr. Spade. The film roll probably belongs to him. I should be able to find his room in the logbook.
Why didn't you look?
So, which room are you staying in, Mr. Spade?
Yes?
Here we go.
Yes, certainly. So first I suggest finding a nice little corner where you can kneel down, all right? Then you clasp your hands together and think really hard about just how much you want the snowstorm to end. It may help to repeat his name, too. It's, God? G-O-D. I'm sure he'll be very sympathetic to your plight.
Spade. Foul.
Making fun of you, sir. No, I never dare. No, I'm dead serious.
Foul.
If anyone can make the snowstorm end, it's him.
She lying her ass off right now. But the crazy thing is she's not even lying either. She just got jokes.
Where am I going? I need to get back to the logbook and find Mr. Spade's room number.
I found his room number. It's 505. Like, do we have to click on it? What?
Room 505. Great. That's on my floor. I can return that film roll without going out of my way. I should go to the 5th floor to return Mr. Spade's film roll.
Ah, so Q is just basically like a reminder.
Hold it, please.
Ah, Bernard.
Andrew.
Oh,
Are you
Andrew.
okay?
Yeah, it's just... I slipped on the puddle by the restrooms.
Wait,
I'm
so who
sorry.
the hell is
I
Bernard?
probably should have cleaned that.
Oh, no, it's my
Twins?
fault. I should have asked Eugene to repair the leak.
Which floor?
Oh, 6th. Thanks.
What's the big rush?
I need to bring this to our VIP guest, the one who rented the entire floor.
Oh, is it that British man I keep hearing about? He's sort of a celebrity, isn't he?
He sure acts like one. I wouldn't want to be that poor assistant he keeps shouting at.
I wish I was assigned to clean his room. Can you imagine the weird things I'd find?
Be careful what you wish for. I wouldn't be surprised if the man kept a few skeletons in his closet.
Can't you tell me who he is?
I've never actually met him. I always talk to his assistant. Only Bernard knows his identity. I do have a suspicion, though.
Oh?
But I'm not sure I should say it.
Can't you at least give me a hint?
Okay, let me think. Whew. Saved by the bell.
Hey, come on.
Crazy.
Don't leave me hanging.
Let's just say I like to prolong the suspense.
Wait, Is that the hint?
Who knows?
Fair enough. Have fun up there.
You too.
That is the hint.
Mr. Spade? Mr. Spade?
Alright, we're gonna do Mr. Spade's room and then we're gonna call it a night. I'm gonna let the camera stay off for the rest of the so you can enjoy it in entirety. Honestly, you should probably check that tape. Oh, that's where it starts to pop off.
What is this?
What the fuck was that? Hold on. Not gonna dive too deep. Fuck that. What am I doing? Let's get the hell up out of here. I'm balling. I'm sitting here trying to do my dog and I just found something shocking, dog. I would have left your room altogether.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking. What can I do for you on this very fine day?
Beth, I need your help.
Sophie? What's going on?
I think Mr. Spade's stalking me while I work.
Really? I knew it!
You did?
I mean, I knew there was something fishy about him. He just has creep written all over his face, you know? How did you find out?
He took pictures of me. I found them hanging over the bathtub. He set up a kind of dark room.
Pictures of you? Doing what?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and, you know, snoop through our guest stuff.
Sneaky. And Mr. Spade caught you in the act, I suppose?
Yes. I think we should call the police.
No, that's a terrible idea.
But
Sophie, that man has pictures of you running your hands through people's stuff.
But I didn't steal anything. I was just snooping, I swear.
I know, but say a client reports something missing, those pictures would put a big red target on your back.
So I just leave? Do nothing?
Do nothing? No, but it'd be smarter to wait until you have the whole story, or at least more than you have now, before making a move. I've been in dark rooms before. Setting one up in a space that isn't made for that takes time and effort.
Wait, you're a photographer?
No. I was there to look at pictures a photographer took of me. Look, all I mean to say is there's no way he set all of this up just for a couple of pictures. There has to be more.
You want me to keep digging around?
Well, there are pictures of you snooping. So why stop now?
Beth?
Oh, loosen up a little. No one's dead.
Any idea where I should start then?
Well, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I remember Mr. Spade asking for the combination to his room's safe. I bet you anything there'll be more pictures in there.
Maybe, but I don't have the code.
Give me a minute.
I'm fucking with Beth.
Merde. Those idiots.
What?
I can't find the combination list. The night staff's probably lost it again. Anyway, we always ask that clients write down their code somewhere so they don't have to call reception a dozen times. Maybe you can have a look around the room, and I call you if Mr. Creep comes back. You know, so you can get out of there in time.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, and Beth?
Mm-hmm.
Please keep this between us.
Of course.
She better. She cool people not to. Amazing eats.
Locked. There has to be a key somewhere.
Alright.
Wait, is that... I should take a closer look. Wait, is that...
Damn.
I should take a closer look. The oratory. I just went there for the first time and... God, it's been years, hasn't it? I remember this sale. I picked up that new winter jacket for Mom.
Yo,
Here's
don't tell me
Skylar,
this
too.
dude has been stalking me.
Were we ever there at the same time? Beaver Lake? That's where I took Mom skating last month. Why is this up here?
He's stalking. Alright, bro. I'm not gonna dig too much further into this. But alright though, you feel me? Everything great, everything swell. I do appreciate everybody for coming out here tonight. You feel me? And enjoying the live, enjoying the stream with me. Type shit. And until next Wednesday, I'll later.